Hey everyone, it's Max. Happy National Roller Coasters Day. Yes, for whatever reason, today, August 16th, is National Roller Coasters Day, and I thought, what better way to celebrate than to count down my top Disneyland roller coasters. And for the purposes of this video, it's only going to be Disneyland, the Disneyland Resort, so that will also include California Adventure. So there's not that many roller coasters actually between the two parks. So this list is gonna be crazy, but and I'm sure there'll be people that agree, but I'm gonna count it down. There are 6 roller coasters total in Disneyland and California Adventure. So let's start it out, okay? Okay. Thanks for everyone that's joining here live, and for those of you that see this after the fact, that's cool too. So, Disneyland, top 6, here we go. Number 6 is the Gadget Go Coaster. If you don't know what the Gadget Go Coaster is, well, Gadget's Go Coaster is in Toontown. There's a little look at it. Gadget's Go Coaster is in Toontown. It is a child roller coaster, basically. It's okay. It is the shortest ride ever. You get on that thing and then you're off the thing in like 30 seconds. So it's literally like the quickest roller coaster ever. It debuted in 1993. Back when Toontown originally opened, so it's one of the original Toontown rides, and it's Gadget. Do you guys know who Gadget is? Gadget's not really so popular anymore, so yeah, but he was on Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, and they made a ride out of him. It's really super cute, especially for the wee little ones. Gadget. So sorry, you're number 6. It's just, it's really, it's cute. It's fun to just go on. But if it's ever like more than a 5-minute wait, I'm not really interested. All right, seriously, it's just not. It's not. The next one, we're gonna go over to Disney California Adventure, and it is Goofy's Sky School. Goofy's Sky School. Now, this Goofy's Sky School is it's sort of like another child roller coaster. It's a little more intense than Gadget, because sometimes you feel like you're gonna, did I say Gadget was a boy? I see people are like, Gadget was a girl. Yeah. Oh, did I say, sorry. But a Goofy Sky School is, it's in Disney California Adventure, and it's actually based on a Goofy short. It is. It's based on Goofy's Glider. It opened in 2011 when they redid California Adventure. It used to be Mulholland Madness. Do you guys remember that? Goofy Sky School used to be Mulholland Madness. So it's the same track. They just reskinned it and made it Goofy. There's a great little drop in it that is actually really good. But it's not. Again, it's not like, it's not like an amazing roller coaster. It's just fine. It's fine. It's in Paradise Pier. So, yeah, Goofy Sky School, number 5. Okay, number 4 on my list of Disneyland roller coasters is this one. And this is such a classic, of course. It's the Matterhorn. The Matterhorn bobsleds are also right here. I love this. And while I don't really love the Matterhorn bobsleds, its place in history and its actual structure it's just stunning. I mean, what they did here is amazing. The actual ride itself kind of hurts my back, so not really that great to ride. It really does hurt my back. And that's because it's an older coaster. It opened in 1959, and it really, you could feel that it's old, and it hurts. But it's so classic, and I do love it. And it was modeled after, of course, the Matterhorn in the Alps, and it was the first tubular steel roller coaster, which is really cool. And it also it just looks so immense because they use forced perspective, which is so cool. But it really hurts. It really hurts. It hurts my back so much. I can't do it. Last time I went on it, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I can't do this one anymore. Does it hurt you guys too? They used to have seats, actually, where you would sit in the car, and then you'd have to you'd have two people in the car, and you'd be here, and then the person would be right in front of you. You had to kind of put your legs around them, which was really interesting. But I feel like it didn't hurt me as much then. I don't know, it's weird. But also it was kind of weird because you had to sit with someone you were very close to because you weren't going to sit with someone that you didn't know in that way. But I liked it better that way. But there you go. All right. For my number 3 coaster, and this was, you know, I love this one so much, and this is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I love it. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, again, is such a classic. This opened in 1979, and I love it. The theming is so awesome. It's a mine train, and the theming of this is like the best. I love it. And I really struggled with putting it 3 or 2, actually. But I love this one. I love the theme. It is a little intense. There's a great drop to dropping around, and if you look at there's a goat, and if you look at the goat, it gives you this great sensation to make the ride even more exciting. It's great. I love it. I love everything about it, except the end. Kinda, you're going up, right? You're going up, 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 up. You think it's gonna be that final epic drop, and it isn't. It's just like a wee. That's why it's not higher. That's how I always feel on Big Thunder Mountain. I love that ride so much. It's great. But the last, it doesn't really do anything, you know? And I always have wondered why they didn't make that final thing like more epic. So that's my complaint about Big Thunder Mountain. I love it so much. I will ride it anytime. I will ride it if there's a wait. But it just, yeah, it's that ending. Yeah. All right. Number 2 is California Screamin'. Now, this one, of course, is the newest one. This came out in 2001, and this is in Disney California Adventure, of course. This was the first roller coaster in Disney to do a loop, an inversion. Never happened before. And it goes really fast, too. 55 miles per hour. That first 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, scream! That is so intense. The first time I went on that, I was like, oh my gosh! And I still am like that every single time. California Screamin' gives me a rush every single time I go on it. Even though I know what's coming, it's still super exciting. And it does crazy things to my hair. It's like... and I just love that they made a ride like that in a Disney park, because it's awesome. I love it. I love it. It gives me a rush. And if you have a Mickey's Fun Wheel before going on it, let me just tell you, adults, it's a good thing to do. Although I am in no way advocating that. but it's awesome. California Screamin', that is my number 2. It's just a great thrill ride. And ride it at night, too. It is even better. And of course, California Screamin' might be the Incredibles coaster very soon. So it'll be the same track, just rethemed. So it'll still probably be my number 2. So, but we'll see what they do when the Incredibles version of it comes out. That's the big rumor right now. So there you go. All right, well, obviously you know what my number 1 is. It's no surprise. It is, of course, Space Mountain. This is actually my favorite shirt, too. This is like, I love this shirt so much. And it is my favorite. Space Mountain, of course, is number one. When you think of, or when I think of a roller coaster, that is the one that I compare anything to. Space Mountain opened in 1977, and it's, you know, Walt always wanted a space coaster, and it obviously never happened during his lifetime, but he did want a space coaster after the Matterhorn success. This was something he always wanted, and it happened. And of course, you know, this is an indoor coaster in the dark. It is. And that adds to the intensity of it, because in reality, you're not going that fast. The top speed on Space Mountain I've read is something like 30. But when you are on it in the dark and it's just stars and nothing else sometimes, it feels like you're going 100 miles per hour. And it has to do with being in the dark. And also, I think the music is something that really adds to it. I think it's the best music on any coaster. You know what I'm talking about. Dun, 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 dun. It's so good. It's so good. And I mean, everything about it. There are still some moments when I go on Space Mountain and I'm surprised, still surprised, like, oh, I forget it does that curve, and I've been on it so many times, but there are still moments where I'm just lost in it, and I'm just like, ah! I mean, of course, you got to pose for the picture at the end, you know when that's coming at least, but so good. I think the best seat on Space Mountain is, there's two. The first one, the first row, and the last row. Now, the last row feels the fastest, but the first row, you have nothing in front of you. So when you're going up, and you don't see any heads in front of you, it's just pitch black and some stars. Oh, man. And I don't know if it's just me, but does Space Mountain feel like it's even faster at night? I know that's really weird to say, but it feels faster at night. I know you're indoors, but it just does. I don't know. There's something about the rush of Space Mountain when every time I get off that ride, I'm like, whoa, and I run up the stairs to go and see my picture, because I'm just like, adrenaline. It's so great. It's so great. So there you go. Those are my favorite Disneyland roller coasters in order from 6 to 1, in case you missed it. We did Gadget's Go Coaster, Goofy Sky School, Matterhorn Bobsleds, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, California Screamin', and number 1 is, of course, Space Mountain. The best. Side note, I enjoyed the Hyperspace Mountain, and I enjoy Ghost Galaxy as well, but I do like Original Space Mountain the best of them all. Cool? Cool. What is your favorite roller coaster, guys? What is your favorite roller coaster at Disneyland? So you only have those 6 to choose from, so I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what your favorite roller coaster is. If you're watching live, you could just write it in the comments in the chat. But also, if you're watching live, write it in the actual comments too, so that I can read them after the fact and see what everyone picked. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below your favorite roller coaster. Thanks for watching. Happy National Roller Coaster Day, everybody. National Roller Coaster Day. And I hope if you are at Disney parks anywhere around the world that you go ride one today. Cool? Cool. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, check out my Patreon page, and have a magical day, everybody. Happy National Roller Coaster Day. Bye.